Well, Jim, unfamiliar territory this season. We've just lost 3-0 at Chorley, but is it a sign really that the players are tired, they are fatigued? It's been a difficult few weeks.
I don't think we can use that. I think we've took an offload Thursday. We had a lot of injuries and lots of lads missed training because of knocks and things, so we were disorganised us a little bit in training and that. But take nothing away from Chorley. It was like last Easter Saturday. They played with great commitment and passion and intensity to win every ball, to make every time they touched the ball count, and that was the difference.
Was the most disappointing thing that the goals they've scored have come from individual errors?
Well, you can call them individual errors, but like I said, I thought that they hustled hard to make those errors. You've got to be on the front foot, pressing people, asking questions and unsettling them, and they did that, and that forces errors. I mean, simple game, football, but I think we needed to be stronger and quicker in our decisions to accept the pressure and move the ball quickly. You can't have touches and do Johan Cruyff's or take a tap and push it out to one without expecting people to pounce on you. So credit to Chorley, because their intensity today, their organisation was really, really strong. All over the pitch, it felt like they had an extra player because their players moved around the pitch and swarmed and made their extra man count at the back, makes the extra man count in midfield. And I think it's because our lads weren't working as hard as them and showing as much intensity to get in good areas and win the ball as them.
Having said all this, if we'd offered you 5th in the table at the start of the season after 10 games, you probably would have taken that, would you?
Yeah, to have the points we've got now, I'm really pleased. But we, like I said, it's I always say you take out of games what you can. I think definitely today we deserve nothing out of the game, and that's not that we have to have a look at ourselves and dust ourselves down and look at all the errors, whether that be throw-ins out of play, corners that weren't into the right areas, throw-ins to the wrong people, and poor decisions. Loads of footballers. The game's made up of lots of important bits, whether you're a full-back, goalkeeper, centre forward, and you've got to bring a lot of those bits to the game. You can have little bits missing, and we expect bits to be missing at this level, and bits to become unravelled when you're under pressure or come up against somebody stronger, quicker than you. But you still got to deliver lots of bits, and I think there was a lot of players that were missing large parts of their games to make a difference today.
Just before we finish, a quick one about Jon Keighren. Made his debut today. It's quite difficult to assess him on that performance today, isn't it? Because he didn't really see a lot of the ball. He didn't get a lot of service.
Yeah, it's always going to be a really tough game. If you're going to come into a game against 3 big, solid players and the passion, intensity and the drive that they had today, it's always going to be a difficult game for him. It wasn't a game where we ever looked like we had the ability to play direct out of pressure or to be brave and play. So either way, it was we were stuck between them really, playing nothing football really, just not thinking about what we were doing because we didn't have time or any thought about the patterns and the positions of other players. So it's a difficult one for him, and it's harsh to judge him on this game, but I think you can see the turn of pace, you can see the physicality, you can see that. I think we've seen his finishing, we've seen that on Thursday. I don't think he'll give him a lot of quality either to thrive on or to have chances, so we'll reserve judgment on him, but there's other players that we need to perhaps get back to basics and remind them that you win nothing in football without honesty, hard work, crafting and getting the best out yourself. Nobody expects you to be playing like Premier League players, but in life, whether it be a young kid at 5 or who's 25, or always just got to try and get the best out yourself, and I don't think we did today.
I know the fans were singing happy birthday, but I bet it's not that happy for you tonight, is it?
Look, it's not about me. When you get to my age, you stop celebrating, and it wasn't about me having a birthday present or anything like that. I'll have a good day. I mean, I'll dust myself down after this lovely day with the family this morning. We work Boxing Day, birthdays, bank holidays, but I'm just disappointed for everybody because that wasn't a true measure of ourselves, and I think what we wanted to do now is just get ourselves right this week. No excuses, full rest, try and get 1 or 2 players back up to full speed, 100%, and then have really good quality training this week, and then let's just go about next home game with the energy and fervour that our fans are expecting from the last 4 home games.
Jim, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.